Hey there gamers, in this video I'm going to talk to you about the Estate in Dismay quest line in Crimson Desert. So first things first, you're going to get the quest to speak with the man near Bluemont Manor. In my case he was by the lamp post here in the town square by the notice board. And once we go through that chat dialogue, we then need to progress it by going to speak with House Roberts' caretaker, which is shown on the map just here. So all we need to do from here is mount up and make our way to the hand-in. Now once we dismount, that starts the chat dialogue here. Now after we've spoken with Robert's caretaker, we then need to defeat the enemies around the cask house. The cask house itself is further to the southwest here along the road. So again, all we need to do is just jump back onto our horse and make our way there. Once you arrive at the cask house, you'll see several enemies here already. You can go ahead and defeat them, they're fairly easy to fight. And once you've killed enough of them, you will then trigger a cinematic cutscene. And there we have it, we've now completed the first trial of trust. This has led to the region being liberated and the loot has also been sent to our supply chest, which again, if you're wondering where that is, you should be able to find it in the tent to the north of the castle, which is where you first spawned after the tutorial. Now after doing the first trial of trust, we then need to go and do the troubled count, which is to speak with Erich at Bluemont Manor. So we now need to head back into town to the town square to hand that in. And you're looking for this guy here in the orange jacket. That will give you a chat dialogue. So that completes the first part of the quest. And from there we now need to speak to Count Roberts. To do that, simply come through this door here, and as you come into the building, take the stairs up, and then you will find Count Roberts around to the side here, and go ahead and do his chat dialogue. And then after we finish the chat dialogue, we will have completed the Troubled Count quest, and then we will begin the Stolen Quarry quest. This will involve us going to clear out the quarry, which is directly north of Pyrewell. You will find, obviously, that when you came in through Pyrewell, we went across a big bridge. You will need to go back over that to get across, and then the quarry is directly north of that. So simply mount up and head over there. Now when you land here, you will eventually start a cutscene that brings the boss out. Now I'm not going to lie, I just cheesed the entire fight by riddling him with arrows while backpedaling, and it was easy enough to beat him. I'm sure there's probably more advanced guides online, but basically if you bring 200 arrows, you can just backpedal and shoot him to death. So when you get to the quarry, it's important to highlight here that there are main buildings, which you can see on the left-hand side. One of the things that you want to be careful of is exploding barrels. They all lie along the outskirts of the quarry, and you need to damage the walls in order to collapse them. Once you've collapsed them all, go ahead and finish killing the guards. It is quite a grind, so I do recommend that you bring some food with you. And then once you've killed them all, you will get a cutscene. Now that we've finished the Stolen Quarry quest, we can now move on to the next one, which is Sealed in Stone, where we need to investigate the commotion at the crane. All you need to do is come over to the edge here, and then jump down and come to the middle of the camp where you will find this gentleman. And all we need to do is go ahead and talk to him. He's then going to give us a key we need to use in the control room in order to extract the buried relic. From here, simply enter the elevator and hold down the key in order to lift yourself up. As I'm using a keyboard, it's the D key, but you'll need to know which one it is on your controller. Then when you're at the top, simply go ahead and use the key on the door to enter the control room, and then from here come over to the control, and here we use our WASD keys to go ahead, and once you've got it locked around the relic, all you need to do then is raise it up. There we go, and we have now done the Sealed in Stone quest. So we're all done here now, and all we need to do is go and hand in. If you've made it this far in the video, I'd just like to give you a little bonus tip for some crazy gold as well. While you're riding back from the quarry, if you're going to come across this bridge here, you'll actually find this little camp just off to the edge here, which is known as the Goldleaf Trading Post. Now, I suspect in Chapter 3 of the game, the stuff here will become unlootable because it will be populated with NPCs. However, if you come here before Chapter 3 and come to this store, you'll actually find that all of the valuable stuff is lootable, and this is actually worth some quite considerable money. So do take this as a little bonus tip, and then all we need to do to finish the whole chain is to simply go through the chat dialogue with the Count. So there we have it, guys. We've now finished the quest, the Count's Honor, which rounds us off for the Estates in Dismay quest chain. I really hope that this video has been useful. Please do drop it a like and subscribe if it did. It is much appreciated, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.